When we think about the U.S. economy, we're really very, very bullish on a go-forward basis. We see that as really the center of strength for infrastructure build-out and for all the things that have to go out into the cloud to support all the mobile devices that are happening around the world. The semiconductor industry is very, very dynamic, and there are always many threats to deal with. In particular, we worry about the slowing of Moore's Law and what the implications of that are. It's a threat, but it's also a huge opportunity. So as we are able to deliver less and less bits to the marketplace just through technology migration, we're also able to deliver more and more differentiated solutions and penetrate more end market segments. So the big threat to us is making sure that we can adapt quickly enough and get close enough to our customers that we can deliver the solutions they want for the future, as opposed to pushing technology that just drives cost. Our business has always been very, very risky, but when we think about the risks we have going forward, they're not more, they're not less, they're just very, very different. The risks we've dealt with historically are around capital deployment and when to invest and how to invest in capacity. The risks we encounter going forward are which customers do we get really, really close to, and how do we deploy our technology in ways that really create value add for the customers. So it's a different dynamic and a different type of risk, but one that I think at the end of the day provides lots of opportunity as well. Today we're also focused on building new capabilities and new products and infrastructure to deliver really differentiated value. And that's a different kind of agility for us. It's not about getting the right component to the customer, it's about getting the right end system to the customer. It's a very exciting time in the memory industry right now. We're dealing with dynamics that we haven't encountered in the past. The movement of storage from hard drives to solid state drives is creating a disruption in the storage environment that we haven't seen since the transition from tape drives to hard drives. We're also in an environment where for the first time we're seeing the beginning of a real convergence of memory and processing. And that's exciting because it presents an opportunity to really think about new ways of solving problems and new ways of partitioning data, new ways of driving value for the customer and enabling solutions that really couldn't even happen before. What we're seeing is a real change in the entire value chain and how companies compete, who are customers and who are competitors, who are customers. That whole landscape is changing, and so yes, I think we're going to see disruption in the value chain and the supply chain, and it can be as simple as customers today are partners of tomorrow, or it can be disruptive as entire new ways of valuing the products that Micron at least builds. We're seeing in some of the most disruptive new business models goods that historically were purchased becoming free. And if you think about information technology today, in many of these business models, it's about the value is the information, not the underlying hardware. And so for Micron, we need to contemplate how do we make sure at the end of the day we're providing solutions for our customers, not just hardware. When I think about the turmoil in business models that exist today, and really the maturing of the networking era, I think the opportunity for M&A up and down the value chain is as high as it's ever been. And I think that we will see businesses engage in that M&A in a way that vertically integrates them and in a way that ensures that they can get as close to the final customer as they possibly can. Partnerships really pay off when you're bringing more than just the economics. You're bringing the mind share and the capability to really deliver something that's game-changing. If you think about making what might be a many hundreds of millions of dollars investment in a new technology, having partners to share the risk on all the bets you're placing on the table is a nice thing to have. You can cover more technology areas, and you can diversify your risk. At the end of the day, what's more important is making sure that the solutions you're developing are the real winners. And the partnerships are very important from that perspective as well. Today, a company without a truly global workforce is at a significant disadvantage. And that means you have to have diversity. You have to have people that can interact in all cultures and all environments and understand what consumers want and need, as well as understand how people think about the value of different solutions. And so, yes, I think diversity is a fundamental underpinning of a successful company. We'll go anywhere in the world to find the talent, and if we can't find it in a location where we are, we'll find it in a new location and keep it there.